Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions October 30, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Mr. Sami, Frank, who runs one of the banks in Iraq, said all that is needed at this point is a new rate to push forward the remaining things. The budget has not been released yet, but it will be. Then the HCL also needs to be voted and we need the Speaker of the House. All of these things are working together. To see that budget and the HCL, we're going to need to see the real effective exchange rate. Frank, the real effective exchange rate will come when it starts to float. That's part 2 of the hybrid monetary reform plan. Part 1 is to give you purchasing power. I agree with Mr. Sami. There are major events that are coming to an intersection that will collide with great force for your new exchange rate and currency. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. In your educated opinion, Mark, will we RV this year? Yes, I very much believe we will see the RV this year. October 30, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick. This base currency they are now teaching the Iraqi citizens about in the hybrid monetary plan is considered the domestic currency, which is the IQD. In this case, the lower notes that will be coming out. Base currency means the Iraqi dinar. It is a first currency in a currency pairing. The IQD will be the dominant currency in Iraq and on the forex due to its pairing. That step is the float to reach the real effective exchange rate. October 30, 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The black market is having pressure put on it now and it's going to cease in the near future. They said by the end of the year. The dollar auctions will be gone anyway. But between now and then they've reduced it. Well over 95% of all transactions are done outside of the black market. The black market is relatively insignificant, but it's still affecting the citizens. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Television is saying the dinar has grown in strength locally and that the decline of the dollar market is looking good. Saying this is great that the black market is failing, the monetary reform is succeeding and soon to bring forth what was promised. Frank. Woo. Yes, it is great because this is what is needed in order to bring out the new exchange rate. As the dollar drops, your currency grows. October 29, 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman. As far as the hydrocarbon law is concerned, I think we need the financial side of things first. Article 140, they're going to need the financial side done first. I think that's where they're at. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, in Iraq. Full decisions of the cabinet meeting. They are getting into the big, heavy decisions they have in front of them. The reforms going on in Iraq are impressive. Why do I point them out? Many are part of their white papers and banking and monetary reforms, along with the increase of the purchasing power of the dinar. October 29, 2024 Newshound Guru Skywalker. I was recently asked what rate will the new rate be for the Iraqi dinar after the RV. I explained unless you are on the decision-making board for the U.S. Treasury, CBI, and the Iraqi government, then it is pointless trying to figure that out. The new rate for the Iraqi dinar will be calculated so Iraq's economy can thrive in the region and globally once the nation goes international. October 29, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. What is the total spending and price of a barrel of oil in the 2025 budget? Quote. The price of a barrel of oil in the 3-year budget, to which the 2025 budget is subject, was set at $70. Just wanted to reiterate once again that the budget is based on the prices of a barrel of oil and not the rate of the dinar. They never held up announcing a budget because of the RV. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, the central bank publishes the controls for declaring funds and their entry or exit from Iraq. One of the things I was always told is that they would secure the borders to restrict flow of cash, specifically dinar, out of the country in the days before the RV can only take $10 grand US and cannot leave the country with more than $1 million dinar. I think this one is important. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Rarin 98. I got a call late last night from a 3-letter agency guy. He was extremely excited, didn't give me an exact time. We shall see. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. Mr. Sammy just said don't be surprised to see the notes being exchanged out early to mid-November. Frank. So do I. Firefly. Sammy says they have already started with the new exchange centers, where they can return the 30 notes. These centers are already open. Frank. Holy shit, I didn't know they were turning in their 30 notes. Are they getting credit for those 30 notes to get lower notes? Firefly. No, they did open all these centers in order for Iraqi citizens to bring in the worn and torn old 30 notes. They replaced them with newer ones. And we're turning in our American dollars. Frank. They are preparing new Iraqi citizens to receive the lower notes. Call it a precursor. October 29, 2024 Newshound Guru Pimpy article. US dollar exchange rate significantly declines in Iraq. That's what you want to see happen. You want the Iraqi dinar to increase in value versus the United States dollar? This is their idea of significantly. It went from 17.5 dinars for every dollar down to 14.97.5 for every dollar. October 29, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick. They're talking to the Iraqi citizens under the umbrella of what they're calling the hybrid monetary plan. October 29, 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman. Iraq is losing billions per month. Why aren't they pumping oil out of the Sahel? I think that's because they need to value the assets. Which is oil coming out of the ground. What is going to be the components of that base currency they talk about? What is the base currency they talk about? The Iraq dinar. If it's going to be a base currency, what's the real effective exchange rate? And that's those budget tables in 2024. That's what I'm looking for. I think we're going to see them in very short order. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. TV says Iraq has implemented a new hybrid monetary process. Frank. A second set of book that uses a different exchange rate. October 29, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. In Iraq. Approval of the Security Sector Reform Implementation Plan in Iraq. This is part of the removal of the UN mission in Iraq. Removing the UN security mission is big news. When that happens, there will be a complete 100% sovereign Iraq. We get paid and the Iraq people get paid. October 29, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Removing zeros and revaluing the Iraqi dinar. Yet another article on removing the zeros. We must be getting very close. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net